it's Amorim time.
So do you ever learn as a Man U fan?
It's not about learning. Who cares about learning?
Sulia.
Test two.
All right, this is
Sulia.
Thank you for joining us again for your favorite football podcast in the world from Ghana. This is Sulia. My name is Larry Gazy. On my left is
Joseph, aka
Santa Claus.
Joe Laud. On my right is...
I'm in the Christmas spirit.
What's your name, bro?
It's Joel, the voice of gold.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
Another week of football from Champions League to the Premier League. We're going to start with the Premier League. And I'm going to start with the hottest game of the week. Liverpool versus Manchester City. Joel, did you watch that game? What did you make of it?
Charlie.
HSL.
6 trophies.
Big Pep was
6.
rattled.
6 trophies.
When the whole stadium was singing sack in the morning.
Oh, bro.
Sack
For Pep.
in the
Charlie.
morning. For people, you see,
Nah,
that's
Charlie.
Football fans,
the
they will be fickle fans,
duality
yeah.
of man.
No,
What is it? Ficility.
Don't kill me.
The
Fickleness.
fickleness of man. Because Pep Guardiola, as he said, 6 trophies. You have to remind everybody that
I've done this shit 6 times.
but they still laughed at him. You see, the reaction is what's even funny, you know, because
Yo.
Pep should not say anything, but he was rattled. He had to say something. But yeah, starting the game off, it was highly anticipated. City hadn't won in 6 games. They drew their last game, the Champions League, shockingly. They were leading 3-0 and they allowed the other team
Leading 3-0 in the 75th minute.
and the other team equalized. So coming into this game,
Capitulation, man.
although Liverpool was on a high, winning all their matches in this hard November, they said November would be so hard for us, but we had won everything except one. We drew 1 game, but then we weren't too sure because we were saying, hey, City 2, they haven't won, they will come hungry, they will be on it. But from the first kick of the game, you could tell they were asking Salah, he could smell blood, like they could smell it. They knew that, Charlie, we have to score these people as soon as we can, as many as we can.
Talking about
guys
blood, you
missed
could
a
have
lot of
had more
chances.
games. You could have had more goals,
goals,
bro.
You missed a lot of chances.
But how are
so
you
many.
feeling looking back on games like you against Real Madrid, against Manchester City now? Because early in the season, we say, well, Liverpool, the fixture has been friendly to them. But you've
Say we've not faced the real team yet.
Now you've faced Real
This
Madrid,
November,
with the best players in the
that,
world,
Real Madrid.
Manchester City, and
We
then
scored
you're
both
on
of
winning
them,
ways,
2-0.
bro. So,
2-0.
Honest lot.
bro,
Thank
can
you,
we
John.
just give them the trophy? Or
Hey,
it's
relax.
too
Game
early?
week 13
Yeah,
now.
man.
As a Liverpool fan, we know that until we play the last match and they've blown the whistle of the last, nothing has been won. So if you realize, Liverpool fans across the world, I don't know if you know a lot, we are not talking much. But we
We are
felt
doing
too
the
much
talking
pain.
for you. Yeah, that's
We
true.
felt too much pain losing the trophy by 1 point twice. So it doesn't mean anything. It's game week 13. We've done well. We're playing well, but we're going towards the end.
But I'm
So
very interested in the recent 2 games. What was your biggest takeaway as a Liverpool fan looking on that? Because my dad is excited. Yeah, right now,
I'm not
I get
excited.
why.
I'm not excited. I'm happy,
You're
man.
circumspect.
No,
Pull it
I'm
down,
happy. I'm
yeah.
happy. I won't say when we won the match, I was glad, especially the Real Madrid one. Kelleher, wow! You see Mbappe's penalty, crazy,
Yeah.
crazy, and we won 2-0, crazy. Salah too, still no contract, still banging. This week too.
You said PSG
you
are
see
in
the
talks
assist?
with Salah.
Do you see the assist
Yeah.
he gave to Gaku? Like
Was almost offside.
that was
Almost.
great. He meant it so much, and then we got this pen. He scored, Charlie.
Yeah.
Shout out to Mo. So
Well, you know, like going into the game, Liverpool had some injuries with Konate and Conor Bradley. People were wondering if
Jota too.
and Jota. People were wondering if Alexander Arnold was ready to start.
Yep.
However,
He was ready.
City were playing very interesting lineup. They benched Edison, they benched Vardio, and Nathan Ake started. They benched, who else did they bench?
Tell us.
Savinho.
They
Right?
played Nunes. Yeah.
They played Nunes and Bernardo Silva. So
Joel's favorite player.
I hate him so much. If you watch this video, Bernardo Silva.
Anyway, go on.
Anyway, so City lost and as you're saying, Guardiola had to put his fingers up and say, I won it 6
Remind
times.
us.
After committing self-abuse, he cut his face, or came to
After
release
that,
a video after saying that, oh, they are tired. Actually, bro, me, I'm here. It's excuses, so like you can't say you've been at the top for so long, so then that is why you're losing now. Then what should Real Madrid say?
Yeah. We are going to dive deeply.
Even though they are
into
losing now,
the-
but then still.
we are going to dive deeply into the diagnosis of what's happening at Manchester City. So just continue watching Sulia and then check in our videos, you find it. But midweek, you are playing Newcastle.
Newcastle. We have to
Is it-
keep the gravy train rolling.
How do
because
you keep that going?
mentality, you know. And I know I'm a fan and I'm feeling this way. So imagine the players who were actually there when the heartbreak happened. So I'm sure they all know in their mind actually it's about the next game. It's about the next game. Okay, we've won, but it's about the next game. So it's nice. Scoring Real Madrid 2-0, going to score Man City 2-0 is good. But we have to also score, because this season, the Premier League, we've lost one game. And who was it again? Nottingham Forest. So
Yeah.
anybody
head
can score you, so we will be wild. Newcastle too, they are not a pushover. So
Yeah.
you know, we have to keep.
And Nottingham Forest is facing City next as well.
Yep. So City, can they finally win? Because Nottingham Forest are on some serious harambo
Serious harambo
this
with
season.
with Gia,
CJ.
a man named Wood.
And now Newwood. And he
Oh,
scored
man.
in the last game too. Whether
Man.
penalty, not penalty. The guy is very good. So
Yeah.
Man City should be where. It might be 8 matches without a win.
That would be crazy, man. Because Pep's career record is very almost immaculate. Like
Pick up. Yep.
90-something%. Those kind of like win percentages
know.
are kind of
Do you
stuff that he moves with.
Do you think after this, like let's say they don't finish well after this season, do you think this is a dent in his legacy?
It depends on
You
how
know
far
that whole
it goes.
conversation about him versus Sir Alex Ferguson,
Yeah,
who is
yeah.
the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah.
Ferguson never lost 4 in a row or 5 in a row.
So how he'll be
Hey,
able
Man U
to...
fan.
No, I'm just saying.
Always
I
making
get your
about
question.
themselves.
Of course.
It's
I
going to
don't
be
I don't
based
care
off
about
two
City.
things, right?
Yeah.
First off, how bad the downgrade goes, how bad they fall off. Because like if you compare it to Mourinho's second spell at Chelsea, they really fell off. You know, so I don't think it'll get that close. But the second most important thing is how they bounce back. Because Sir Alex, the person you mentioned, the reinvention. After you guys won the Champions League in 2008, and I've won like 3 league wins on a spin before 2013. It was like you guys needed new energy. And you could see the kind of players that he brought in, and then he brought Robert Van Persie in and had to reinvent how you guys played and kind of personnel over there. Because Pep has never been pushed to the corner. He's always had almost the
He has
best
always
team.
had the money.
Yes, he's
and
had
the
the
best
best
team.
team in every league that he's been in.
He had,
So
he
it's
had
going to be very important to see
Messi in
how...
Barca. He had Robin in Bayern.
And Lewandowski.
And Lewandowski. He had KDB, Mahrez,
Haaland.
Aguero, Haaland. He has had
He's been
the
blessed
top
with
players.
yes.
But it is what it is. Let's see what
so
happens.
We can move to Sunday where we played a game at the same time. Manchester, you beat Everton 4-0.
Amorim
Is
ball.
it more of Amorim? You're seeing more of like a resurgence, or it's just Everton is just a poor
Kalito.
side?
Can I take this thing off? Let me tell you guys something. Yeah, listen. Wednesday, Arsenal, we're coming for you.
Look at them.
Yeah,
Man U
Arsenal,
fans, why?
we're coming for you.
Don't lean in.
We're about to end your era of winning.
Somebody said that
We're going to
recently.
end your era. Listen, no, calm down. We're going
Was it
to end
Ten
your
Hag?
era.
Or
Saka,
who was it?
Sakalicious, whoever you guys get, is over. It's Amorim time.
So do you ever lean as a Man U fan?
It's not about learning. Who
what
cares
is it
about
about?
learning? It's about the passion, intensity.
And you come and sit here next week.
Now let's dig into the
Somba.
What went right for you guys?
For United
Yeah.
against Everton. Oh, first off, Everton. Well, these are obviously seen. I mean, we don't celebrate when we score a goal. Why are we celebrating?
Zexi was celebrating.
Zexi, Charlie, why?
They do
Your man
his
is
things,
tired.
Charlie.
Your man
Kalito.
is
He's
tired.
very fast, but he
He's
scored
very-
2 goals.
A brace.
2 goals.
Yeah, Rashford as well.
Rashford also scored 2 goals.
And shout out
But
to Ahmad too.
Ahmad,
Bruno.
as I
two
keep on
assists.
saying,
Ten
God
Hag
will
in
punish
mother.
that Ten Hag guy for trying to stifle my boy's career. Oh God!
Ahmad is playing
I serve a
ball.
living God, and so does Ahmad. You don't need to be told. 2 assists for Ahmad, 2 assists for Fernandez, 2 goals for Rashford, 2 goals for Zexi. We played ball.
So
It's
you can
just
assist.
unfortunate that we're going to lose 2 players against Arsenal. Kobe Menu
Yeah, I heard
and
he's gone a yellow
Lisandro
card.
Martinez. They both have
Suspension.
But Menu
suspensions.
didn't he just come back?
Yeah.
Bro.
Has he
Yes,
even played this season?
He has. He's had 4 yellow cards.
What?
Yes.
Already?
Yes.
That's mad. Do you know a name I haven't heard in a while?
Who?
Harry Maguire.
Oh, Harry Maguire came on actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he played.
Oh, really?
Well, so Amorim has been testing
Trying all
and
the
trying
guys
everybody out.
No
You understand?
prejudice.
No prejudice at all. No, I've heard this about you. Nah. Everybody clean states, fair chance.
I'm interested in the back
Impressed.
three. Are you impressed with the
I am.
combination players over
I
there?
am. This is so. First off, I feel like this is a good formation for Harry Maguire, especially as he's used to playing in a 3-back with England with John Stones and those guys. I feel like this is going to be a decent formation for him, especially. But obviously, we have been saying that the starting 3 for Amorim for the back would be Lenioro, Dalit, and Martinez. With Martinez out, I'm sure they're going to bring
Maguire?
Luke Shaw. No,
Okay.
I think they'll start with Luke Shaw. We'll see how it goes because to rest the players, you saw Amorim make a lot of subs. He took off Dalit. He took off Mazuari. He took off a lot of players who he feels are going to be key in the game against
United.
Arsenal. So let's see what happens.
So,
But yeah, we are back in it.
Any comments from you?
So do you think you can maintain this?
Yes.
Or we're going to see by the end of December, Amorim out.
Oh no.
This Amorim guy,
Me-
what does he think? Does he
Listen,
think
to be
this
very
is
honest,
Portugal?
yeah, I've already charged the entire season. No matter where we finish, I don't care.
That's what they say.
I don't care. I'm because this is still Ten Hag's team. These are all Ten Hag's players. All Ten Hag's
Liverpool to the same. Oh.
But I thought you said Ineos is signing players for the club and not necessarily for a manager.
But
so.
he has not. Obviously, they will look
But Liverpool
at
too,
the
we are using
formation
the
that we
same
intend to
players
play.
from last season.
Oh yeah, using the same players from last
So
season.
it's not an
But
excuse.
no. But he came mid-season. I've already lost a number of games. I've lost 4. Before this week. We lost 4, drawn 4, won 4, and now, yeah, we're not 1-4. Is it 4? Yes, 1-4, drawn 4, lost
Now
4,
I've won 5.
and now we have 1-5. So let's see what happens with.
All I have to
Ben
say to that is
Amorim.
Merry Christmas to you.
Adi-
We'll see at the end of Christmas.
I mean,
at the
historically,
end of
Man
this
United
December.
have been doing well in December, right?
Well, let me not say anything.
You know what to commit.
I don't want to come.
United,
I don't want to jinx
you
it.
see, Man U, they are just a funny team for me because
Ah.
deep down in their hearts, they know that the thing there is some way. But then they talk like,
Somewhat
it's
way.
all going to go.
It's all going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
But you've charged the season.
I've charged the season because
But
we're
everything
going
will
to be
be fine.
first. Who cares about second? Who cares about third? Who cares about fourth?
The
I've charged
Champions
the
League
season.
guys care.
Oh, don't worry about that one.
Hey,
We'll
Okay.
get there. It's
Anyway.
just a 3-point difference between us and top 4. So calm down, relax, collaborate,
Larry,
and listen.
please, let's move
Listen.
on. I beg.
Listen.
Let's go to the blue side
This
of
man,
London.
Hey, Machiliama.
What do you mean?
This guy.
Cold Palmer.
Hey, they don't make my boy score.
Coldest
But he
cool.
says still.
Coldest cool.
Score.
That
Shout-
guy.
shout out
is
to
so
Code
hard.
Mickey.
See the goal.
He thought the boy say no, you go.
I saw that. You know,
match-
so I don't know if everybody knows this, but the celebration is actually for
that guy, right? What's
what's
his
his
name?
name? Rogers. Is
Yeah.
it Rogers?
And
Morgan
Morgan
Rogers.
Rogers.
Yeah. They used to play in the academy together, and he thought the celebration was
But they are
cool.
tight mates, eh?
Yeah.
Slowly. So they were talking on Snapchat, and then Rogers was like, Kopama is not going to score. And the reply was, the man of the match is coming with me. He didn't even say anything.
Yeah.
All he said is man of the match. Me, I go take him. So at the end of the day,
He score,
back
he
the
take
track.
up.
He
take
got
up.
an assist too. So
Goal and assist.
and the goal was not some normal goal. Like,
But can we talk
Kopama-
about my boy Nicolas Jackson?
Resurgence.
He's
like,
been early goals.
I
Like,
feel like-
Michael Jackson,
Fine,
summer
help
me.
me with a stat. 5 early goals this season within 10 minutes.
I feel like this is not the last time we're going to be talking about.
Oh
this.
yeah, Michael
Yeah,
I'm
that's
Jackson.
saying
crazy.
it that this guy, the way he has gone back to fundamentals, he is going to reach Kopama level.
I'm
soon.
telling you, if you see say player cutting hair sound too, you have to
Every now
fear
his
him.
hair has gone.
Yeah, but you have to fear him. That is this Samson Delilah kind of nonsense.
Hey.
He's bro.
You relax. Relax.
Charlie,
I know they like
you
joke
can't-
about those kind of. You relax.
Oh no! I'm not joking. No, I'm being honest. Like Charlie, like I'm a strong believer in the word of God. Sorry, but I'm just saying that like Coldest, Cold Palmer, and Nicholas Jackson.
Yeah, me for Nicholas Jackson, I think competition is good for him.
Mm.
You know, with Nkuku breathing right under his neck, just keeps him on his
I just
toes.
feel like
Joao
he
Felix as well.
himself, he's not. I don't feel like he's even looking at those guys. He's thinking about himself that actually, I'm better than this. I have to show. So he's doing it for himself. I don't know. You see how happy he is and how excited he is.
Yeah.
when he scores.
I like when
especially the haters too, Mikel Obi and things who were talking about him. So
I like it when he.
I think he has owned up and said.
I mean, the way the guy is playing now, there. What do you say? Like,
Charlie.
He's still the campaign for Osimhen though, so we did watch. We could
that's
watch.
the Niger link. So
Yeah,
that
man.
and the-
Yeah, but I just like the way he gets those early goals for us because those are crucial. It sets the pace for the
That's the
you
team
know,
shit,
yeah. Because for me, if you score early, the other team normally when they are playing against Chelsea, they try to hold back, but they will try and attack, which Chelsea is best when there's a little bit of opening. You know?
So I wanted to ask you, like,
yeah,
in the beginning, you've been worried about the defense. With this clean sheet and the
Bro, I'm
solid
impressed.
back-
I'm impressed.
I heard Fofana got injured. I don't
Yeah,
know.
he
how
did
to
hamstring,
Oh,
hamstring,
wow.
but
Where's
I,
the Fofana?
I don't think he tore it. It's just a sprain, I
sprain,
guess.
okay.
Yeah, that guy is
So how do you
always
feel
injured.
about-
Though.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the defense now?
Bro, I'm happy, man.
Sanchez,
I wouldn't like
Correa.
even with Sanchez. I'm not one of those who's like Sanchez out. I do believe that there's a mistake in him, but he's also a quality goalkeeper. And he's a big, large guy. You understand? So like,
How
if you
about
could
those
see the
guys that
only Watkins goal that he almost got. He opens
Yeah,
himself
yeah,
up and
yeah,
then
yeah,
gets
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So those kind of elements make him very useful to us. And he's a good distributor of the ball. So I like him being number one. And with Fofana, Colwell, Cucurella, I like it. I'm impressed. Colwell, I was never on the high horse with him, but I'm very impressed with how he gets things done. But it's very important that there's a collective, I think, through the midfield. And I like this goes to Enzo Maresca. That was genius. Playing three midfielders for the game. Because you realize that they are very, what do you call it? Aston Villa are very direct in the way they attack. They are not lateral. So when you keep three players in the middle, it's very
who are the
important.
three?
locking that.
Enzo?
Lavia, Enzo, and then Caicedo.
Hey, this one Skanky go vex. So if they play the way they play Lavia and
Yeah. So
Caicedo,
for those who say it
but it
should be an
worked, it
option,
worked.
it worked when he tried doing that with Man City, but that's a different animal for the first game of the season. So I like how things are going. Everyone who comes in try. Even Jadon Sancho didn't get a goal on assist, but he was very instrumental trying to get through to the defense of Aston Villa and. Nicholas Jackson, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, reborn, bro. I'm very happy for how things are going for Enzo Fernandez. So things are going well for Chelsea. I'm very impressed. I think midweek we are going to carry on. And I'm not going to call title contenders
what are you
just
playing
yet, but
during the
then
week?
Southampton.
Sutton.
Yeah, so it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Arsenal also won.
So before we talk about Arsenal, we just have to say that Chelsea and Arsenal.
Yes.
Give you the first. That's what I mean. They literally have the same goals, same goals against, same goal difference, same wins,
So
same
the only
draws,
thing be
and same
say
losses.
it be A way, one be C.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if the Premier League ended today, would they have to share the trophy or what? The second place? Or they do a disciplinary action? Anyway, to Arsenal now.
Arsenal.
They set a record in their game. The most amount of goals in the first half in Premier League history. Did you know that?
Oh, I didn't know.
7 goals in the first half. That's crazy. I was just watching back as somebody who didn't own Saka and fancy, like,
Bro.
second half, nothing has
Doesn't mean
to
all
happen.
the goals was in the first half.
All the goals,
All the
were
goals
in
in
the
the
first
first
half. Second half was 0-0. First half was 5-2. That's crazy.
Reminds me of the match Brighton-Chelsea that I missed all the first half.
But aside Arsenal, it was against West Ham, right? They scored some crazy goals. Like the goal Wan-Bissaka scored. If you haven't seen it, check it out. The pass was crazy. And then Emerson scored a free kick that hit the underside of the bar.
Yeah, so both right back and left back scored.
They looked like they were about to come back. And then they gave some fluke. I call it a fluke penalty because the keeper barely touched Gabriel's head.
Yeah.
Barely. And they gave a penalty. I was just like, these refs have too much power. Like, what's happening? Like, NVA also bagged him on that nonsense. I was just like, how is this? When West Ham are trying to get back in the game, this is the penalty you give. Like, it's not cool. But, I mean, Arsenal got 2 penalties. And we saw that in the first one, Saka holding the ball like he's going to take it. And then everybody is ready, and then he gave it to Odegaard. Odegaard scores. Gabriel also scored from the what do you call it, corner. And then Saka also assisted. What's his name? The first goal. What was this guy's name?
Gabriel.
Was it Kai Havertz?
Kai Havertz scored in the 36 minutes. Was that the first?
No,
goal?
that wasn't Kai Havertz. Got a long ball from Trossard, and he got a good touch 1-on-1. Trossard scored, right? Yeah. Saka also played nicely, and he scored. So that's the recap of that. Arsenal are really flying high.
I wish Zu was here because I'd like to ask, like, what's the posture and orientation of like an Arsenal fan looking at how Liverpool is performing and Man City they doing on, Chelsea too they doing on? Because I mean, the start of the season, some of us who were tired of Man City were rooting for Arsenal because I didn't think I was in the game. I didn't think I did say we'll be third though, but I didn't think we'll be neck and neck with the contenders.
Yes, remember, it's game week 13.
Game week
Like,
13. What's the point difference between Liverpool
I said
and
9
City?
points, I think.
So you think?
And City 11, but I think Arsenal. Is
I
9.
think so. You think Arsenal will just be doing what they can do for now because it's just 13 games and just win and win and win.
Oh,
There'll be
honestly,
drop offs and then they'll
if
try.
you ask me about Arsenal, I'll say what I say every season.
What is
They
it?
are not serious. Like they always go so close. They build your hope up. Everybody thinks this will be the year. But if you know them just from a statistical point of view, if you use math and logic, you know that these guys cannot do it. So they are here to prove me wrong. After playing well, they will play well. After doing well, that one you can't knock Arsenal. But when is the most critical point?
They'll bottle it.
According to history, I'm not saying this season. According to history, they can't cross the line. So let's see. Maybe this season they'll push us. But the gap
Talking about
is kind of
bottling,
big.
Tottenham Hotspur really distress people.
Tottenham Hotspur.
You go to Etihad and beat them by 4, and then you can
Charlie.
score 2 against Fulham. 10 man.
They drew 1-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That club.
It's
Yeah.
a
I
question
think
for
Timo
the
Werner's
board.
on who scored for them.
It's the history of the Tottenham. No, it was Brennan Johnson.
Brennan Johnson.
It's the
Yeah.
history of the Tottenham.
Can we move to La Liga a little bit? Because
Yes,
something
yes,
interesting
yes,
is
yes.
happening there.
Things are gone.
Yeah, Barcelona lost.
Are gone.
Against who? Las Palmas.
Las Palmas.
Can you imagine? I
Apart
think,
Toyota.
what was this guy's name? Kevin Frisboatin. He played for both teams. That's just a history right there.
Yeah.
He played for Las Palmas and
Play for
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
How do you think he'll feel about the match? Happy for Las Palmas or sad for Barcelona?
I don't know where his feelings will lie.
But yeah, it's crazy because Barca started very well this season.
Yeah.
Everyone was going crazy. You see why I say it's very early? Because look how Liverpool started. Chelsea is playing well. Arsenal. It's so easy to
Get
lose
carried
some
away.
2 games,
Yeah.
3 games. Then right now you're back in the park where everyone fighting again. So I mean, people are talking about Rafinha. I mean, shout out to him this
Yeah,
season.
he's balling.
Me, I don't like Rafinha. So he has proved me wrong this season. Like this season, I've had to eat my words. Rafinha is balling. He scored a hat-trick in the Premier League and things. So shout
On the
out to
flip
Rafinha.
side,
I said
to-
Premier League, Champions League.
Champions League.
Yeah.
On the flip side, to Real Madrid won, even though they lost midweek in the
Shout out to
Champions
Real
League.
Madrid. Then
So-
I wanted to say about Real
A much
Madrid
needed win.
is Jude Bellingham.
Again.
Bellingham. Bellingham has started scoring.
Yeah, man.
What do you think is the cause? Is it that he has got a more attacking role now, or he just feels like it's his time? Like, what do you
I
think?
feel like he's gotten a more like attack. Like they realize that they have to focus on Bellingham because
Not focus. I feel
the-
like focus less on Mbappe and
yes,
think
That's
about the
because
team. Yeah.
yes, exactly because the Mbappe was the focal point, but he was not making the runs.
See what they did. Liverpool did to him in the Champions League.
I saw a training.
Conor
bullied
Bradley,
the guy.
Conor
Oh.
Bradley handle him.
I saw a Real Madrid training snippet, and Mbappe was training from the right. No, from the left it is.
Yeah.
And it's like someone tweeted, it's only a matter of time. But can he really just
I heard.
take Vini out of that?
I heard
position? 'Cause
Ancelotti saying it was a quote from this very credible source, Fabrizio Romano. Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
He said Ancelotti said that Vini is looking like in the middle. He's a very dangerous player, and Mbappe too. We all know that left. If
So you feel like they want to tinker with that a little
I
bit because I
feel
know
like-
Mbappe there is he's this guy's guy, Florentino's guy, and he gets his way at Real Madrid.
So you see, the
You
thing
know.
too is that they are knocking Mbappe, but he has scored. I think he has scored like 10 goals.
yeah.
Even I wanted to mention about Haaland. Haaland is still the top scorer in the Premier League. Like
Yep.
still,
So that's-
despite all of this, he is still the fifth.
So
Salah
that's
has now come to 11. We are praising Salah. Haaland is chilling at the top there. Just back to Madrid.
Yeah.
Our guy over here, Kili.
Killy.
He has scored 10 goals, but the level is very high. So that's why we are talking about it like that.
The
But he's
standards
still
for
doing
great
okay.
men are is
Very
different.
high.
That's why we are talking about Pep this
Yeah,
week.
to whom much is given, much
Much
is
is
expected.
expected, yeah.
I also want to give a shout out, like, just jumping to Italy.
Yeah,
Like, you keep on hearing about the players complaining that, they're playing too many games. Even Pep even said in the recent interview about there are too many
So
matches.
aside the injuries,
like,
It can get
well,
worse.
for the fans, I guess we are
Cardiovascular,
happy because we get to watch football more often than we used to. Because there are so many competitions, so many games. But then let's also be mindful that
the human beings.
they're human
man.
beings.
and the body is not a machine.
Charlie,
It's a
you
body
said if
different.
you were running every day 90 minutes, you go tired. But Charlie,
Especially them. What do you mean you say? Because if you're not a footballer, it's not normal
Man,
to run around
it's
like
not
that.
normal.
Because even me, I play 11 aside sometimes, bro.
You know,
One sprint, you are like, yo,
Charlie.
this is crazy. And we'll be insulting people every day. So,
Bro,
what Joel wants to talk about, I don't know. Do you want to go on with it?
yeah, so Eduardo Bove, or
Bove,
Bove,
yeah,
or
Bove.
I don't know if that's how to pronounce his name.
Of Fiorentina. The
of
same
Fiorentina.
team. Moise Kean, the swag lord, plays for.
Yeah, and David De Gea.
Yeah.
So basically, he was tussling with Dumfries. Dumfries was a little hard on him, but then they said out of that he experienced some cardiac arrest after some tackle. You saw.
So if you see the video,
got up.
obviously it's a graphic video, so let's just talk about it, not show the video. He was on the ground. I think Dumfries' body checked him small. He was on the ground, a little winded. He got up trying to find his steps, and then he just
collapsed again.
That was never a good thing to see.
anytime things like
Even
this
just
come, there's only one player that comes to my Vivian for, you know.
Yes.
And more recently, Eriksen, who literally died on the pitch.
And
They had
came
to
back.
revive him, you know. So football, I mean, we love it and all, but it's hard out
It
here.
can get
man.
sad
And this
sometimes,
guy
man.
is just 22.
And they are professionals. Who,
He's just he's a young man.
Yeah.
He's not even
Yeah. So
an
they are-
old horse
they have-
like Eriksen. But this is a young man, 22 years old, has experienced this kind. Like, guys, just be mindful. I'm just saying this because I know that sometimes we go in on these players.
They're not
But
machines.
Charlie, they're not machines. Just cool down for them.
Charlie, RIP to that guy, man. So,
He's alive. The guy's alive.
Hey, we shouldn't be laughing. Okay, I mean, now it's funny now that he
He's
did
alive.
that.
Yeah. Thank God he's not dead. But
apologies, right?
shit. No, I'm not saying that like.
I say RIP to the guy. First of all, his name is what?
Eduardo
Bo.
Bo.
He's still alive. Right now, they say he's alive.
He says-
responding.
Yeah, because they had to put him in a
induced
coma.
Yeah. So now he's
But
okay.
he's-
He's okay.
Awake and alert.
So I should say, get well soon.
Get
brother.
well soon. Hope to see you back on the pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid player.
Animo what?
If you want to know what he
It's
looks like,
Amino is Animo. What's that thing they say in the shirts? Animo.
Animo.
Bo.
Huh?
Amino Bove.
Animo Bove. Okay.
I was coming to see something. Oh shit, I forgot.
Yeah, we can dive into fancy. What's happening in the fancy?
Yes. Speaking, I wanted to say that if you want to know what Bove looks like, go to our IG page. There's a dump. He's the guy clapping inside, wearing the purple jersey. So check it out. To Sulia for beatings. I was talking about Asokwa last season. Michael Asokwa Boateng, who was breathing down my neck. He has overtaken me now, and I'm in third place. So aside Steve Sejifa, look at people are happy here. I can see people smiling. I didn't know I had haters. I thought I was
saying anything.
I said I saw people smiling. I didn't see you. I thought I was referencing Sulia out here, but looks like my own, it's beyond people, you know. So don't worry, me, I promise you that I'll be back at the top. So my fans out there, I thought I had fans here, but looks like I don't. My fans out there, Steve Sejifa, Michael Asokwa Boateng, I'll come for you. Now let me get to the interesting part. Please, what position are you?
What have I said? Why are you coming at me?
We are here and we are Sulia, and it's Sulia for beatings. So I'm asking what position.
I don't know. I've stopped paying attention.
What about you?
I don't know. Somebody where they play for me.
What
so-
about, oh really?
Yeah. I never played delegated.
You delegated. Wow, that's the CEO here. What about Zoo at the back, please? You don't play. The rest of the people, they didn't even join, but they are all hating. I thought they would be rooting for me rather, but hey.
Well,
A prophet
I've
is never.
discovered. I've discovered what was missing in my team. So from next week, we up.
Thank you. That's the spirit I want to hear.
Yeah.
Not that, oh, I don't
I've
check
seen,
and
I've
I'm
seen.
delegated.
My whole problem was I was holding on to Haaland. You know that fear of if you drop him, no.
I beg, drop him, man.
I've dropped him.
That's nice. Me, I'll keep him.
I dropped him. I added Salah.
Me.
Salah is banging.
Haaland is
yeah,
still in my team.
I have Salah,
And he will
Palmer,
be there.
and Saka, and Ahmad.
Do you know what I'm saying? Haaland is still the top scorer.
No,
It's
yeah,
the same way Onana is my keeper. You think he shall, but he has the most points.
he has the most saves. Yeah, most what's it called? Clean sheets.
Most points. He's the best keeper statistically.
in the season. Oh,
So-
but he's the best keeper this season. He has the most. He has the most clean
Man U
sheets
fans. Anyway,
and most clean sheets
Man U
and highest XG saved. So what is the what's it called? Conversation
Joe,
about it.
Joe, here.
What is the conversation? You say the numbers don't lie.
Joe, numbers they lie, pa. As a statistician, man, I'll tell you. Look, sure, bro. Sure. So yeah, that was Sulia for beatings. This was Sulia. This is Larry. That is Joel.
Make
No.
sure to like,
Comment,
subscribe,
subscribe.
and share this
And
video.
buy
The
your
share
jerseys
button,
from-
guys, and share your thoughts with us in the comment section.
buy
This
your
is
jerseys.
Sulia.
From G Sports GH.
You know
Yeah,
what
man.
it is.
Bye bye.
We out. Pow.
Merry Christmas.
Sulia